Right now, there's a lot of concern over whether I should purchase a home now or should I wait. Interest rates have gone up like crazy over the last few months, and it's caused a lot of people to put their home search on pause. So what's the best option when facing a lot of uncertainty in the market? Should I purchase my home now or should I wait and see what the market is going to do? In this video, I'm going to go over why it might make sense to go ahead and purchase a home now versus waiting. If you've never been to my channel, my name is Snell. I'm a local realtor right here in Chicago, and I make videos just like this video for you guys each week to give you insight about Chicago and to go over the market. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss any new content. So is waiting to buy a home the best decision, especially when you're facing a lot of uncertainty in the market? The truth is, no one has a crystal ball. Your parents don't have a crystal ball. Your friends don't have a crystal ball. Your coworkers don't have a crystal ball. They have no idea what's going to happen over the next few months. The only thing that we can do is we can look at what has happened over history, and then we can take a look at data. So you're going to see a lot of articles saying that the housing market is collapsing faster than 2006, 2007, but that's simply just not true. If we look back during that time, foreclosures had risen all the way up to 2 million. Back in 2009, there were 2 million foreclosures. Today, we're at 88,000 foreclosures. That's nowhere close to what was going on back then. Also, you have to look at lending. You have to look at how easy it was to get a mortgage back in those days. Right now, the debt to income ratio is 3.9%. So people who are buying homes and who are getting financing, they can actually afford the homes, but based on lending standards. Back in 2007, during the housing bubble, the debt to income ratio was over 7%. That's almost double what it is now. So that means that if you were approved for a home during the housing bubble, they used almost all of your income to help you get approved. That means that you were being approved for mortgages that you really couldn't afford. And if you had a change in income, then you would fall behind on those mortgage payments. Also, there was an article put out by CNBC saying that homeowners have lost over $1 trillion in equity that they can actually tap into. And these are the articles that we have to be careful about paying attention to because they're not giving you the full picture of what's actually going on. Yes, some equity has gone down since May of 2022. But if we look back over the years, homeowners still have more equity than they ever have in homes. And homeowners still have more equity in their homes than they did just in 2021. Right now, we're at $10.3 trillion in equity. Earlier in 2022, yes, it was about 11 trillion. So it's gone down, but it hasn't gone down drastically. And if you look back through the years, homeowners still have a lot more equity in their homes than they ever have. The next point that I want to make and to help you understand why it's a good idea to just go ahead and purchase a home if you have the opportunity is that there are two markets that you are going to compete for a home in. So either you're going to buy a home when rates are low and prices are higher, or you're going to buy a home when rates are higher and prices are lower. So when rates are low, people usually have a lot more purchasing power. And just for an example, let's say that you were pre-approved for $300,000, your interest rate was 3%, and your monthly budget that you had to stay within was $2,000 a month. So if that interest rate goes from 3% to 4%, that means that if you need to stay within $2,000 a month, it's going to take about $30,000 away from the pre-approval. So that means that you'll only be able to look for homes, and you wouldn't be able to go above a purchasing price of $270,000. Now, so as rates are lower, as I was saying, it gives people a lot more money that they can throw at a seller when they're submitting offers. If you ask anyone that's bought a home over the last 2 years, they can say that they probably had to submit 4, 5, 6, 7 offers before they got one offer accepted. That's just how competitive it was. So now that rates are higher, homes are sitting on the market a lot longer. We can see a lot more price changes, and you don't have to go over asking price like you did over the last couple of years. The last couple of years, it was common for people to go $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over asking price because the market was so competitive. So even though interest rates are higher, typically when the market slows down, the prices come down to match that. And you don't have to go, well above asking like you did in the past. And also, you can also lock in the home at a lower price, and you can refi out of the rate in just a few months. So once rates go down, let's say the rate is 6% right now, you find a home, you lock the home in, you buy it. If rates drop to 5% to 4% over the next 6 months, 7 months, or a year, you can just refi out of that 6% rate and still keep the home. So you got the home at a lower price, and then you just refi out of the rate later on. To give you an idea, I'm going to show you two graphs that shows the two markets that you can purchase in. And one graph is going to be the average sales price. The other graph is going to be the month supply of homes for sale. And what the month supply of homes for sale is, it shows you how busy the market is. So that means that, let's say if it said that there was only 3 months supply of homes for sale, that means that if another home is not listed within 3 months, there won't be any more homes for sale because they would have all sold within 3 months. So if we look at 2019, it says that we have just over 3.5 months of supply of homes for sale in Chicago. As interest rates drop, the market got busier, and you can see on the graph as it goes down into late 2021, early 2022, it goes down to under 2 months supply of homes for sale. Now, if we look at the average sales price, the same time period where the month supply of homes for sale was going down, we can see that the homes price is actually going up. So in 2019, where month supply was higher, the average sales price in Chicago was just under $230,000. We get to early 2021, the sales price rises up to $252,000. Early 2022, as rates are super low, the average sales price goes up to $280,000 and almost hits $290,000. So that just shows you, looking at data, either you can purchase a home when rates are high and prices are lower, or you can purchase a home when rates are low, and you're more than likely going to end up paying more for the home than you would when rates were a little bit higher. So my last point that I want to make is that, the best time to purchase a home, and what I always tell a person is, the best time to purchase a house is when you have the opportunity. Yes, we can say, rates are high, but renting is not 6% interest. Renting is 100% interest, because no part of that payment comes back towards you like it does when you're paying for a home. Another thing is that, life happens sometimes. Let's say that you were pre-approved, you had the down payment and everything was ready, but interest rates went up and you decided to wait. So let's say that something happens to you, God forbid, maybe you have a job loss, maybe you get hurt, you can't work as much, anything can happen. When you purchase a home, there is security in that home. But when you're renting, you really don't have as much security as you do as you do with a home. Let's say that you can't pay the mortgage anymore for the home. What you can do is you can try to do a short sale. And a short sale is a process of trying to get the bank to accept less than what you actually own the home. And this process can take, years. I've done short sales where it's taken a year, 2 years before the short sale is closed. And during that time, you can still stay in the home. You don't have to pay the mortgage because you're doing a short sale. You're trying to get the bank to forgive the balance for you. But if that was the same scenario and you're renting, you don't have 2 years to not pay the landlord because you'll be evicted during that time period. So, like I always tell people, the best time, despite the interest rate, the best time to purchase a home is when you can actually purchase a home. If we need to switch up, the price range that you're looking in, then we'll just switch up the price range that you're looking in so that you can stay within your budget. But I always tell people never pass up the opportunity to buy a home, to start investing in yourself, and have that security for you and your family. So that's all of the topics that I have for you today. I hope this video was informational for you. I hope it was some information that you've never heard before. As always, you can always, reach out to me, ask me any questions. My information, like I said earlier, is down below. I'm an open book. Until next time, guys, see you soon.